Hey guys, so I just felt like I really needed to make a video explaining just, I guess, what I'm going through emotionally at the moment. It's a bit spontaneous and I really don't know what I'm going to be saying, but I just really feel like I want to share this because reading all this information about what other adoptees go through and how much just I can relate to it. I guess I'm still in a slight state of shock with even coming to terms with these emotions I've been faced with lately. The issues I've been having with my adoptive parents and even just my everyday friendship with girlfriends. I feel like I'm distancing myself from them. I don't know if it's because I want to, take myself away from the situation before I can get hurt, in the sense, like with my birth parents, how they abandoned me, that kind of set in a fear that I don't want to be rejected or abandoned again. So before someone can hurt me, I prefer to not intentionally hurt them, but I guess insulate myself. So that's been an issue. But just also reading about adoption and how adoptees feel, whether Korean or just anywhere else in the world. I think a quote that really sums it up well is, adoption loss is the only trauma in the world where the victim is expected by the whole of society to be grateful. And, being told, oh, you're so special and you're so lucky to have been adopted by such a wonderful family, you have such a wonderful life. Yes, we can smile and nod and say, yes, it's so great. But on the inside we have this huge scar that I've really only come to terms with recently after having my daughter, after having issues with my parents financially, where I feel like I was bought, I had a price tag on me. That mightn't be the case, but after reading some articles where money could have been a motivating factor as to why they were adopted, it really does affect me. It's such a horrible thing to argue about with my adoptive parents who have given me a good life, but it's just causing a lot of issues at the moment, and that's maybe why there's that procrastination as to why I'm taking my time sending off these letters, whether it's because I've got a fear of finding out something I don't want to know, but opening up a Pandora's box where I'll just get answers to 5 questions but then have 100 more to ask, whether it's the fear of being abandoned again. It's just crazy, but I definitely didn't expect this to happen. I guess I like to go into things with a lot of enthusiasm, don't really think that far ahead until it gets to the situation or the issue, which is now in the middle, well, not really the middle, it's really only the beginning of the search for my birth parents, but I really have to just calm down, really take a good hard look at my life at the moment, whether I'm emotionally ready, because having a daughter is already quite stressful, even though I love it, and I do know a lot of adoptees do search for them in their late 20s, and seeing as I only just turned 20, and really trying to deal with the who am I and identity thing, which I thought I'd already worked out, but apparently not. I guess I'm just trying to work through these issues, which I haven't even been in contact with my birth mother or birth family. So I just really do appreciate all your support, and sorry this isn't a happy, smiley, joyful video, but I just hope it gives you a bit of a real view into, you know, when we do get down, this is how we feel, and I guess just, Googling also. I googled, do adoptees find it hard maintaining friendships, and I led to psychological issues faced by adopted children and adults. That's on www.mentalhealth.net. I found that very helpful. So also reading about the connection that a newborn baby has with their birth mother, and how the separation of that when we've been in this really safe environment, how being taken away really does cause so much negativity, trauma, and in some cases post-traumatic stress disorder, but usually it's not even recognised until many years later, just because of how society does see adoption as this great chance for this little baby where they've been saved and brought to an amazing country, yet not even acknowledging the emotional stress it has on this child that, for one, doesn't even look like their family, has got totally different DNA. So, you know, any past experiences from generations, you know, they're not even in common, which is why I feel, in my opinion, adoptees do get that sense of isolation, separation, and maybe not having that same connection. Like, I used to envy a lot of girls in school with the relationship they had with their mothers, you know, it was like best friends. And I wondered, how come they've got that and I don't? But I'm starting to realise maybe it's because I was separated from my birth mother. You know, the biological factor and the bond I have with my daughter Tia is absolutely amazing. And I asked my mum, you know, was I ever like this when I was Tia's age? And my mum just says, oh, I don't really remember, but I get the feeling probably not. I probably wasn't as affectionate as Tia is because, you know, I've just learned from such a young age, like less than 5 months old, that I'm going to be abandoned. The one person I'm meant to trust, my caregiver, she put me up for adoption. She left me, abandoned me, no matter what excuse, circumstance, reason, validation there is. It was still not 100% heal that scar that's been, you know, in me since birth, basically. You know, yes, it could help though. Some of that, I guess right now it feels like a pretty open wound. So maybe finding out some of these unanswered questions would help some of the healing process of the scar. You know, but I guess I do have a psychologist, so I go to her every fortnight talking to her about these issues, and as she put it the other day, it's like when you lose a limb, you've got to deal with it and incorporate your life around it. So that's what I'm going to be dealing with my psychologist. You know, realising adoption is quite an issue in my life, in my friendships, relationships, within my emotions, my own self. I really do need to deal with how to get on with my life, because honestly at the moment I'm lacking motivation, I guess a bit depressed, even though I wouldn't let anyone know of it, because I do like to, you know, I don't even know who I am sometimes, really. Yes, I'm a happy, confident person, but yet I'm so heartbroken on the inside. with very low self-esteem, yearning for my birth family. So I just really something comes out of this, and I do know God does have a perfect time, and does have a plan. So until then, I'm just gonna stick it out, be with my daughter, Tia, happy relationship back with Tia's dad. Which is a long story, but people do change and can be forgiven. Since I was a very, very naughty teenager, but people didn't turn their backs on me. He's been so there for Tia, which makes me really happy. Tia's just so bright and beautiful. I love it so much. So I guess this is just one of those chapters in my life. Hopefully in about 20 years time I can look back and say, okay, that definitely did make me stronger. But at the moment, family is challenging. It is taking an emotional toll. But thank you all for your support, your views, your subscriptions. To know that there are other people who do feel like me really helps, because as adoptees we are very quick at thinking how low and how crap we are sometimes, that we're the black sheep. So I know that people do relate. Everything will be okay. I'm sorry this is so unedited. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'm sorry I haven't posted a video about what I'm not identifying information yet. I know I said I would, but is the real reason, I guess, as to why I've been posting it, just because I'm really not feeling emotionally ready. I guess it's just fear. So I should be calling a social worker. She works on Wednesdays and Fridays, and get the PO box again so I can send my originals off. But I haven't even done that. Like, they're still sitting at home, so time will tell. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, I just wanted to record a quick video to say thanks for watching. This one I recorded when I was feeling really down, but I'm feeling a lot better now after having day with Tia, and you know, just getting dressed and even just venting about how I was feeling. It really did help, and I'm really grateful, and I do love my life here in Australia. Sorry if the whole video sounded quite depressing. I guess that's just a raw view of when I feel down, that's how I feel, and the kind of emotions I get due to my adoption. And at the moment I've been arguing with my parents a bit. You know, they kind of see me using adoption as an excuse, but my psychologist is helping them realize that, you know, my feelings are real, and no matter what I say, fact or not, that if I am feeling sad and feeling that loss, whether that's my birth family or just in general, to respect that and to accept it. I just got back home from dinner with Tony. We just had a really nice couple dinner, which is what I really needed, because I love being with T 24/7, and I totally knew that was what being a mother entails, but just having a bit of me time, couple time, and having a nice meal out, it was perfect. So thanks for watching, and I'll make a new video soon.